What's up, you guys? This is Tools in Action Express, sort of. We're going to talk about something called speed taps. A company reached out to us called Speed Taps, and they're like, hey, you know, normal tap and dieing, which basically you drill the hole, you go in with the tap and die, you do a crank, half crank, back, spray, another half crank, back, spray, get the chips out. So this company called Speed Taps has come along and invented these, basically these taps that fly through using an impact.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is in most applications, you're going to use a socket to run this through. And this socket is going to be the same as the bolt head that you're running through.
Very cool.
So, you know, let's say, you know, this is obviously metric. So this is an M12, okay? So this is 12. So basically, you're going to run it through with a 12, run it back out, and then boom, a 12-headed nut,
Yeah, so
run it through, and you're done. And it flies through. I was really skeptical at first. I'm not going to lie. Because, you know, hey, is that going to be quality?
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. There's chips, there are all kinds of involvement, you know, blah, blah, blah. But as you can see, it worked like a charm. It's definitely cool. What kind of people is this going to be for? Someone that really does a lot of production work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You need to get those holes done. Or even if you're a mechanic out on a job site, you know, and you're rigging stuff, your heavy equipment, whatever, you know, you're going to be able to, you know, drill through and make your hole, and then go ahead with the tap and tap it right through. And it did work pretty awesome, especially with an impact, with speed. What do you think?
I think it's cool, man. I just love how the fact, like you said, you know, if you're using the 12, you do the hole with it, and you're not changing sockets, you're not having to do different things. Boom, pop the bolt on there and go through. I like that aspect of it. But I don't know, when you were doing it, it just seemed like it was easy to do. It wasn't like you were struggling with it.
Yeah,
So.
I like them. I think they're cool. You know, obviously, you know, they're not cheap, but they're cheaper than a...
Well, yeah, cheaper than the alternative.
Well, and tap and die kit, yeah. I mean, a quality tap and die kit. And I mean, these are, you know, obviously, if they're designed to really go through with an impact, these things are made out of some crazy tool steel. Speed Taps also comes with this little guide in here to tell you what kind of nuts you want to use, what kind of bolts and all that. Not nuts, but bolts. You guys know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But in our tests, it worked awesome, and I really recommend them. Speed Taps, check them out, speedtaps.com. Let us know what you guys think. And I know a lot of you guys, naysayers out there, are going to comment and be like, oh, you guys are idiots using an impact to go through. Hey, it works.
Hey.
Somehow they designed it to work.
Exactly.
Did a good job.
And we already know we're idiots, so you don't have to tell us again.
No, we're professional amateurs. Speedtaps.com, you guys. Check it out. Let us know what you guys think at the bottom. Comment. Tools in Action.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.